In the last 2 years, I've generated over $800,000, all from online business, all without anyone really knowing who I am or having some huge online presence. I'm Seth Dyer, and things weren't always like this. I don't come from wealthy parents, and I didn't hit some crypto pump. I originally come from the music business. I've been in music since I was 15 years old, and when I turned 21, I started taking it seriously. In 2014, I released my first EP titled IX, and it was 3 long and difficult years before I made any money in the music industry. My first streaming check was for $602, and I thought I was going to be the biggest artist in the world. But then you come to realize $602 isn't a lot of money, and definitely not enough money to survive. I ended up working as a freelance sound engineer for various studios around the city, and it allowed me to pay some bills, but the work was incredibly inconsistent, and oftentimes I was very broke. Working as an engineer did open a lot of opportunities for me. I got the chance to work with major record labels like Universal Music, Warner Music, and Sony Music. I even started to get traction with my own music, and I generated over 3 million streams on Spotify. 1 million streams does not equal $1 million. It's like $955,000 away from $1 million on Spotify. Despite my growing success and determination in the music industry, all of a sudden, everything got shaken up. In 2020, when lockdowns hit, all the studios closed. I didn't have any work. My girlfriend also lost her job, and we were both incredibly broke. I was in negative bank balances and a ton of debt. I spent my nights on the basement floor of my girlfriend's parents' house. I did manage to sneak around a bit and get a little studio work, but it wasn't anything what it used to be and nowhere near enough to live. And it honestly crushed me that I wasn't able to provide at least just a little. During this time, I got very thin, I got very sick. I did start to generate some attention on TikTok from talking about men's fashion content, but I really had no idea what I was doing. And I could feel I was spiraling into a dark place. Then during this dark time, a pivotal moment happened. I took on a recording session that deep down I knew I shouldn't have done. And to make a long story short, the client was high on a bunch of substances and tried to take my life in the studio. And I literally had to fight for my life. And after that experience, it just felt like God was giving me a message telling me to get my life together. So in 2021, I went on a personal development journey. I consumed a lot of self-help content, a lot of self-improvement content, and I really came to find that your environment is a key factor in your success. So I borrowed some money from a very, very good friend to get into some online communities where I could meet people who were further ahead than me, where I could meet people who would change my environment, even though it was only online. I dedicated my time to extreme physical, mental, spiritual, and financial improvement. The opportunities I was exposed to from being around new people changed everything for me. I managed to get into online creator management in the adult business. Yes, I know it's taboo, and I know some of you have decided to no longer listen to me after hearing that, and that's okay. I am incredibly grateful for that business because it taught me so much about online business. It taught me so much about business in general. I learned so much transferable skills that I was able to help other people with their businesses, their jobs. I even helped a friend of mine get a promotion at work, and they jumped him from a mid-5-figure salary to a 6-figure salary, all from one call I had with him. I also came to find I had a skill for relationship coaching. I literally helped save some marriages or optimize relationships. So I was making money through creator management, relationship coaching, business coaching, staffing solutions, and more, all through online communities, all without one piece of social media content promoting anything. At the end of 2021, I had my first $100,000 year. And in 2022, I moved to Mexico for 6 months. I enjoyed the warm weather, the beach, the food, resorts with my girlfriend, all while working remotely, making money online. In 2022, I generated close to $500,000. My biggest month was $50,000. This is the type of stuff I dreamed about when I was in the music business. I didn't have the wrong destination. I was just in the wrong vehicle. As of now, 2024, when I'm filming this, I've had some amazing experiences, been all around the world, been to exclusive locations all around the globe, won a boxing fight, and have made friends with some incredibly successful people. I moved back to Canada for now, got me an all-black Jaguar F-Pace R Sport with a red sport interior. I love that car a lot. And I've gotten tons of great material things, had tons of great material experiences. I've lived a life that most people only dream of. But I came to realize that all these material things is not really what life is all about. Like, doing all these things, they were fun, they were great, they were good experiences, and I encourage people to have experiences, but they weren't as fulfilling as I thought they were gonna be. So I had to sit back and I had to think, when did I actually feel incredibly fulfilled? It was that moment when my friend called me and told me he got promoted, or one of my students made his first $1,000 sale or $2,000 sale, or another student made $3,000 for one event, or another student lost 10 pounds in 1 month. So I thought to myself, what if I changed from being a man of the shadows and helped far more people transform their lives publicly? I believe there are fundamental principles to business, all business, and once you know them and carry them out, you can make more, be more, and achieve more. Business is all about who you are. I built a program and a community called The Next Realm in order to help you become who you need to be in order to claim your ideal lifestyle. I systemized my mental and business principles so you can get results like me for yourself. Not only that, but you need to learn how to be an anti-fragile creator, an anti-fragile online business owner. Let me tell you, there was a point in time I had $50,000 trapped in the internet. Would you know what to do in a situation like that? You need to know how to navigate this online world in order to keep progressing, keep evolving, and keep doing business. This is the same thing I wanted to do 10 years ago through music, but I alchemized that message into a different message, one that transforms lives. And if you're ready to transform yours, hit the link in the description below to join. Peace.